Now, members of the UK Independence Party are on their way to Doncaster this evening for their annual conference. UKIP says it will deliver a strong, clear and simple message which will resonate with voters.
The party, which already has a strong presence on many of our councils, will target several seats in this region at next year's general election. Our political correspondent Andrew Sinclair reports.
Even UKIP's opponents admit that the party is on a roll at the moment, and that was very obvious in Clacton last night. More than 700 members of the public came along to a meeting organised by UKIP, and nearly all of them were not party members.
I'm concerned about immigration, all these people coming in here.
People are sitting in Europe, in Brussels or Strasbourg, telling us what we can do in our own country.
You got Cameron and all that, right? They all and ah and stutter to answer a question, yeah? Nigel Farage answers straight away.
Nigel Farage was here to campaign in the Clacton by-election, which the party hopes to win.
We are sick to death of being governed by this political class.
Of all the parties, UKIP will be feeling the most optimistic as it gathers for its conference. The party now has more than 100 councillors in the East. UKIP says this proves that it can be trusted with power and responsibility. But other parties often complain that the new councillors aren't really up to the job.
They've got very simplistic solutions to quite complicated questions. So within council, you have to understand the brief, you have to get meat on the bones, and you have to really, follow these things through and understand the process and try to come up with solutions. And they don't really. They're constantly looking for a simple answer.
But their party leader isn't worried. He says they'll gain experience over time.
Most of these UKIP councillors have only been on the councils for a year.
Yes, but being a councillor is an important job.
And my advice to every UKIP councillor who was elected onto those county councils was, don't run before you can walk. Find your feet. And you know something? That actually applies to politicians from all parties.
Back in Clacton, UKIP has also courted controversy over its decision to drop its elected candidate Roger Lord in favour of Douglas Carswell when he defected from the Conservatives. On that, Mr Farage is bullish.
I'm sorry for Roger Lord. Sometimes in life, someone better comes along.
The party's critics say UKIP has vague, inconsistent and ill-thought-out policies, although that doesn't seem to deter voters. But Mr Farage knows that as the election gets closer, those policies must become more clear. Andrew Sinclair, BBC Look East.
And you can see a full list of the candidates for the Clacton by-election on the website for BBC Essex.